Assalamualaikum. For lecture today, let's take a look of addition reaction of alkyne. So the starting material is an alkyne, and when an alkyne react with hydrogen in the presence of platinum or palladium or nickel, this will act as a catalyst. So this triple bond will reduce to double bond, and if you react with another 1 mole, so it will reduce to single bond. So from triple bond to single bond, you need to put here 2. So 2 mole here. So please correct in your notes. Please put here 2. Means that 2 mole of hydrogen molecule reduce the triple bond into single bond. And so if hydrogen react in the presence of Lindlar catalyst, so your triple bond will reduce to double bond. So but the configuration of the product is a cis configuration. Cis configuration because we observe 2 same group at the same side of carbon-carbon double bond. So if you have a pentyne, here a pentyne react with 2 mole of hydrogen in the presence of nickel. So again, you will produce an alkene. So same goes here. If you react with 1 mole of hydrogen in the presence of Lindlar catalyst, so the configuration of the product is a cis configuration. So you will observe hydrogen, which is a same group at the same side of carbon-carbon double bond. How about addition reaction of alkyne react with HX, or we call as hydrohalogenation of alkyne. So in the reaction of hydrohalogenation, the reagent used is HX. X is referring to chlorine and bromine. So in this case, so hydrogen will add to the carbon and X will add to another carbon. Okay, if it react with more than 1 mole of hydrogen, for example, hydrogen chloride, more than 1, so we call as excess. So it will produce alkyl halide and single bond. Okay, how about this? This we call as unsymmetrical alkene. Unsymmetrical alkene. Hydrogen will add to the carbon which has high number of hydrogen, whereas bromine will add to the carbon which has lowest or fewest number of hydrogen. This rule followed Markovnikov rule. Okay, if it react with hydrogen bromide in excess, so it will produce single bond. So everything you need to follow Markovnikov rule. So this is we call as a symmetrical alkyne. Symmetrical alkyne because this is symmetry. And when it react with X2, X is representing Cl or Br in the presence of dichloromethane that act as solvent. So this X2 will add in a trans configuration, or we call as a trans addition. So if it reacts in excess, so at the end of the reaction, it will produce single bond. If we react with a Br2, or we call as halogenation, same as a previous slide, so it will add trans configuration. 1 bromine at the opposites. This bromine is opposite side of the carbon-carbon double bond. So if excess, it will produce single bond. So this reaction we call as hydration of alkyne. Why we call as hydration? So hydration because it react with water. It react with water to produce an enol. Enol is a compound that contain double bond and at the same time it also contain a alcohol group. So we call as enol. En come from alkene, Ol come from alcohol. At the end of the reaction, it will produce aldehyde or a ketone. Okay, let's take a look of this example. So here, this carbon has no hydrogen, whereas this carbon has one hydrogen. So what happened here? Hydrogen will add to this carbon and OH will add to this carbon. Okay, so at the end of the process or reaction, so OH will rearrange this double bond will rearrange and produce double bond here, or we call as aldehyde. C double bond OR. Here is R group and here is H. Aldehyde. I think this OH at here. Maybe I will check back. So this is followed Markovnikov, right? Should be Markovnikov. OH will add to the carbon which has fewest hydrogen. Should be OH is here. And your product is a ketone, not an aldehyde. Okay. Wiki IV and I will check again. Okay, this is a symmetrical alkyne. So OH can add either this carbon or this carbon. So to produce a ketone. So you can do this quiz later. Okay, this is the outcome that you need to focus for this topic. Students should be able to explain the basic concept of structure, chemical bonding, chemical formula, physical property and usage of alkyne, and name and draw structures of alkyne according to their IUPAC name and trivial names. And finally, you should know how to recommend specific chemical equation for preparation and reaction of alkyne. Thank you.